going on? Wanted to come on for a minute. I'm working in the garden and hope I don't get too far away and y'all can't hear me. I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about Jack and Lily Sullivan. Oh man, heartbreaking story, right? I'm waiting right now to find out a little bit more um, on. I know that they are right now doing a search that's not, of course, it's not open to the public or anything of that nature, but like I said, it's an area that's around 11 miles, I think, from there. Um, from what I understand, they're there right now. Uh, well, today they're there today, searching it. I don't know how they gathered this information, but you know the finger pointing's going on. From what I understand, the lie detector test people also showed up. So I don't know who all's taking it. I'm assuming that the husband, Daniel, partner. I don't know if the mother's taking one or not. I'm sure. It looks to me they're pointing the finger at Daniel. Daniel seems to be trying to fight for his innocence, if y'all notice it. Although his stories aren't matching up either. I don't know if something happened on the mother's watch when he wasn't there and then he helped, or if it happened on his watch and she wasn't there, or if they were both there when it happened and they just didn't communicate and that they forgot. They weren't worried about that. They were worried about hiding them to do the cover up, right? Sad to think about, right? Of course, the bus driver, such a nice man. He still has their names there in the bus and little papers above their seats. And he said that she's just a little drama queen, and that you know, Jack's just he's gonna do whatever he has to do to get your attention type kid, right? He just said they're just very lovable children, and they were always smiling. So that's at least good that they were always smiling. Now, I don't know if they smiled once they got home. You know, after a day of school, you know, maybe they were having fun. I don't know. But, and maybe it is just an accident, guys. Maybe these kids wandered off. I don't see that, but it's possible. I mean, yes, a lot of stuff is coming out. But I got some text messages. I just don't have them on this phone. I mean, I have them on this phone, not on the other phone yet. I haven't done it. I wasn't going to do this video yet, but I just felt like hopefully the answers are fixing to come out to give everyone a better understanding of what I think they put together or are putting together. As you can know, it's different, right? The way they do things is different, and it's a good thing that they do the way they do. That way they don't miss anything. I know they sent another team back into that home again. They've recovered a lot of stuff from the home. A lot of bags and boxes, from what I've been told, came out of that home. I know there was a lot of substances stuff in that home that shouldn't have been in the home. Now that's enough for probably an arrest warrant right there. I think maybe they're trying to let CPS, Child Protective Services, do their thing, and they're doing their thing, right? Because we know that they didn't want the child. I don't know. I'm kind of confused because I don't know now if they have actually taken the 1-year-old and she's with family, or if she was allowed to keep the baby, and she's at family. There's a lot of mixed things going on that deal. I'm trying to find out the truth on that. She's not talking to him. She's pointing a finger at him. He's pointing a finger at her. In a way, not actually coming out and saying they're guilty, but in a way they are. In a way, they're pointing fingers at each other. He's willing to step up and take a lie detector test. I know that's what he said on camera, but is that really what he did? Did he deny it when it came down to it? I don't know that yet. Was it a big talk to try to get people on his side? I don't know. Evidently someone that knows him said that you can't trust him. I don't know what all is going to come out, right? We don't really know. We just have to wait and see. But with all this drama going on, there's still, these children are missing, and it's not looking good. Their way of coming out and saying they don't believe that they could have made it this long, I'm sure they know a lot more. I'm sure they're about to have it all together. I don't know. There's some things I want to talk about, but I'm just trying to wait because I don't know yet if it's for sure. But I guess I can just say it's something that's a possibility that might have happened already. Is the mom might already be downtown. I don't know that yet for a fact. I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting for a statement, right? For them to come out and give a statement, because sometimes just because you hear things doesn't mean that they're 100%. So like I say, take it as a grain of salt. If it's something that I've dug up that I confirm myself, then that's different. But I don't know if she is in custody already. It's possible. Anything's possible in this. This is just too much inconsistencies and too many red flags, and we learned so much just so quickly about this house. And I mean, have y'all seen that driveway, how long that is, and to realize there was how many people were at that party? There was people parked on the road. I mean, that's a lot of cars. I mean, I guess it's like Woodstock over there. I don't know what it is, but it's not good. It's not a good environment for children, that's for sure. And I think that's showing now. My heart goes out to these little ones. It's truly sad. If they were neglected like that, it's truly sad. I don't know what to think. I don't think they were ever in the woods. I don't think they were ever outside. I think she told the truth in the beginning when she said they were in that house playing, or something happened. Somebody that lost their temper, something happened. And I believe it happened in the home, and that's why they're searching it again and again and again. And I think they figured out that something happened in that home. I don't know if they got into something at that party and like OD'd, you know what I'm saying? Trigger one of the guys times 100 million. I don't know. I'm scared. Part of me's thinking maybe Jack, being the youngest, did he get into something and then, little Lily say she was going to tell? I mean, we don't know. We don't know what all is involved in this yet. We just know as of right now they're missing. They're searching 4 or 5 targeted areas right now. Hopefully it brings some answers. I feel like they're doing it with something pointed them to there. Something put them in that direction. I think probably cell phone data or something of that nature, vehicle, GPS, something placed them somewhere in these areas, within those areas of the target areas. I don't think that because some of the areas are not really close to their home. Some of them are a pretty good way. I think one of them was like 26 miles away. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's just, just remember, these are just my opinions, right? Everyone's innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, guys. It's just my thoughts, what I think, my theories, right? What I think. It's just, don't take me Just take it as a grain of salt, guys. Put it that way. Keep everybody safe here. Big alleged bubble, right? But, you know, y'all's comments, of course, are y'all's and y'all's alone, not to respect the channel. We do our research together. We're a big-hearted little family, guys. I love it. I hope y'all having a blessed day. I really do. And I pray that these little babies are found. I pray that all the missing are found, all the runaways are found. Makes you wonder what goes through their heads. You know, it's just every time something comes up like this, you always wait. Is there going to be an Amber Alert? Is there not? And then I've learned that if there's an Amber Alert, then they really are unsure. If there's not an Amber Alert, then not looking good. Usually the outcome, if we look at the cases, when an Amber Alert was not filed, if we look at that, usually it's not good, right? And you know, those remains that they had found about a month ago, or maybe longer than that, were little baby Caleb Collins. You know, the case we covered a lot. The one that we talked about this morning in the video. You know, where they put him in the trash bag or whatever. It's horrible. Heartbreaking story. But at least they found that Grandma and them can get the closure. Remember, Grandma was the one fighting, and the aunt. I'm shocked at all this. I'm shocked that now this is two, a brother and a sister. And then you got little Sebastian and little Summer. And these cases just kind of, sometimes you get one that's so powerful that it overrides everything. And then, you know, like Sebastian did, he overtook it. At first, he didn't capture it right away. And then after, Riley Strand was found, Sebastian just took over. And that's why you always hope that they're solved quickly, right? Because the quicker these cases are solved, you know, you don't have as much time to do content and to explode, right? Not saying that it's going to be viewed by millions, but once they give us an answer, we can go back to, you know, some of the other cases that we, you know, kind of put to the side a little bit to cover this, right? Because it's new. There's a chance that they still could be out there. Of course we want to help. We want to do everything we can when we think there's a chance that they might be in those woods, right? And then once you start getting the truth kind of seems to come to light a little bit, you start to realize that what looked like a happy home evidently was not happy at all. So prayers to all of them. You know, I just wanted to come on and just, you know, just think about what we're looking at in this case, right? Look at what he said, Daniel, the stepdad. Look at what the mom said. The only one time the mom spoke, I believe. She took down all her Facebook stuff. She took down a video of her daughter and Jack on Facebook, Lily, because Lily was screaming or something in the Facebook video. But it was a birthday party, and that could be from autism, right? I think there's more to it. I think they probably had autism on a higher end than what she made it out to be, but I don't think they could afford medical. I don't think they could afford it. So these children didn't get the medical attention they needed. And it's sad. But prayers that they're found. Prayers that all this makes sense. Hopefully it'll all make sense. It's not going to make sense, but at least give us an understanding. Because they're pointing fingers at each other. It's going to get ugly. We know that it's going to get ugly. I told y'all that the first video I did. They're going to point fingers. I just felt it. When she left, I had already heard about that CPS was going to make them leave because someone was there that day, one of the search and rescue people that had overheard it. And that's how I knew about it. But I kind of waited. I didn't really want to say too much too soon. And then that way, you know, and we talked about it yesterday, but still hasn't come out yet, I don't think. I feel kind of like I should have waited a little longer, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious about the lie detector test. I'm curious about how they're going to use each other in this, because it's exactly what it looks like. Caleb Collins' case, right? What it's similar to me. The circumstances are the same. There was 2 children that lost their life in that thing, and it's possible that there's 2 in this. Heartbreaking. 4 years old, 6 years old, such a whole life ahead of them. And then to learn that they're teachers and they're bus drivers and they're counselors, they're doctors, they're bus drivers. Everybody is saying what smiley little happy kids they were. That makes it even harder to think that how could you, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, because she's telling us that they were outside playing and she discovered that, but she heard them in the house. So did you hear them in the house? Did you hear them outside? Were you just not wanting to get up? Did something bad happen? Did they get into something that somebody had left outside after that party? I don't know. We don't know. I'm curious, though. I'm curious of why he's saying that he keeps going back to this diaper going to be in the woods and the backpack going to be in the woods. It makes me wonder, did he put these things out there, like on purpose or something, to like give them something to find, and they just haven't found it? Like, is he chomping at the bit to lead them to? Is he going to be the one to find the diaper in the backpack? If that's the case, wow. I don't know. He just seems to talk about it a lot. A lot. I think like 3 times, maybe 4. And he's still yapping. Standing out there in the rain, don't matter what. And everybody's complaining about the scratch mark under his eyeball. I think that was from that party they had. I think there was a scuffle or something, I heard, maybe, possible. Something was posted somewhere. It's since been taken down. I looked for it, but something about there was a fight or something like that. I don't know. And who knows? Stephen Stones had scratch marks too, remember? So I don't know. I don't want to think like that, but you just, at this point, what do we do? Law enforcement telling us they don't believe they're alive. That's sad. That means they know more. They won't even answer the question about foul play. You know, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with them keeping it close to the vest. I don't think he's begging for a lie detector test. I think law enforcement told him they were sending someone in to take it, but he tried to get out ahead of it and make it benefit him. That's what I think. But then again, I don't know. Maybe he's being sincere. Maybe he really is begging. Maybe he was gone and she was there when the kids vanished, and he helped her in the beginning and now doesn't know how to get out of it. I don't know. But it looks to be that they have flipped on each other quickly, man. Quickly. Whatever was found in that home besides something, I don't know, whatever is going to end up being found in that home, that from what I'm told will lead to arrest most likely, 90%. Now she's got to explain that, why her kids were around that, right? Now the whole public knows. Anybody following the case now knows that that stuff was found in that home. But that's the neighbor. The neighbor said it was a party house. I mean, the neighbor told buttloads of people that. I mean, he texted out there for everyone to see. I think he even put it on the Facebook page for them. There's a lot out there. And this seems to be getting a whole lot more. They pop a reward up in that area, there's liable to be somebody gonna. There probably will be somebody come forward. Because I still believe something happened at that party. Sad, but I believe that. Anyway, guys, everyone's innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Y'all know that. Trigger warning. Always. Just remember, these are my thoughts, right? Take it as a grain of salt. But we'll talk more tonight. And I got last night's fire chat. I've just put it up to load a while ago. I've been really busy in garden today, but trying to get plants done and squash cut and cucumbers cut and jalapenos cut and okra and everything. Watermelons and so much stuff. Anyway, guys, y'all be good, be safe. We love y'all, guys. We'll talk soon. We'll see y'all tonight for fire chat. All right, guys, be good. Pray for all them little missing ones. We need answers. We need justice. We need truth. All right, guys, talk soon.